Good morning, hope you're well. As you're aware, I'm currently driving a Suzuki Vitara EV at present, so I'm just going to do, in this video, a look at the actual storage capacity in the boot. I've got the trusty cases out, which these are 50 centimetres wide, including the wheels, 70, we'll say 80 centimetres high, and then 29 centimetres deep. Two of those, so we'll go and see if you can actually get those into the boot, and also how we can adjust the boot to make it larger. As I mentioned before in the previous video, to actually get into the boot, it's quite a low down handle. It's right down here, marked out by those three buttons there, those three indents, and it's not ideal. Obviously over winter and stuff, that is going to get really muddy, and you know, you'll be getting really dirty fingers going into the car. So not the best of designs, but anyway, if you look at the boot here, so this is with the seats up, so you've only got a depth of 68 centimetres. The sub obviously occupies space this side. You have got a small pocket this side, but we won't measure, we'll just measure to the edge. So if you just look at the usual space of the boot, it's only 1 metre at the back. Let's just measure it. Does it stay consistent down there? Yeah, and 1 metre down there. And then with the parcel shelf in and down, you're only looking at what, 37 centimetres of clearance there. So as you can see, you're not actually going to get much of a case in there. Plus, as I've mentioned before as well in the previous video, there's no front, so your charging cable is in the back as well, so it's going to get in the way. So let's take the charging cable out, and then I'll go and grab a case and we'll do a quick test how well it fits.
Fine.
Yeah, so I mean, the case is not going to go in long ways, so it's going to have to go in sideways. So you're only going to get one in like that. If I take the shelf out, and then would we get two in on the side? Let's just try that. Let's just try. So
I don't think it's going to.
We'll try it. Let's say in the J coupe, I can get two in like this. So that is not going to fit, is it? Do you know what I mean? Now, let's just look at the options here. So, in the rear of the car, you can obviously adjust the seats. So, you know, if there's only two of you, so taking the seats all the way forward like that, you're not really going to have any leg room for little kids, but you might just about get two in now.
Should we try a boot test?
Yeah, will it close? Let's just see. Yeah, so you're going to get two in, pushing the seats all the way forward.
But you're not allowed to have any passengers.
Yeah.
Unless they are very small children.
Yeah, very small children, you'd just about get away with it, wouldn't you? I say it's not really a family-sized car, is it? I wouldn't say it's a family-sized car. But, you know, if needs must, it will do it. Okay, so one last test, and I'll take the cases out, and then we'll basically just measure how big the boot is with the seats down. Okay, yeah, so obviously at the back, it's 1 metre at the back, and if I get in the car, including the doors, we've got 130 centimetres of clearance there at that point, and then inside the cabin here with the seats down, you're looking about a 60 centimetre clearance at that end, and then at this end, what we're looking at this end, again, yeah, 66 centimetres clearance there. And then in terms of length, I mean, I'm 6'2", so I'll go off where the seat is there. That's 160 centimeters, and this, and then with this seat slightly back, 160 centimeters at a normal seat adjustment. So not a massive boot, but usable space if there's just two of you. Obviously, the only other thing that's a slight annoyance and uses space is this. You know, you can store stuff down there, but these, as far as I'm aware, don't come off. So they just stay there with springs and use a little bit of space up once you've got them back. So it does restrict the height that your case can go to.
It's a bump. Say it's a bump.
Yeah. It's obviously a bump in the back, but it's there for a reason. It's there because, you know, they wanted to keep it as flat as possible, the load area. There moves on the thing. So if you've got something in the boot, this and it's sitting on this, it's going to make moving it forward and backwards quite tricky. So if you film that there, yeah, and I'll just. Yeah, right, and then I'll move, and then anyway, push it back, and then just fold up the seat. It stops there, and then you have to basically do it again. In terms of space underneath here, it's pretty much occupied with the polystyrene thing that's holding the base up. There's only some tie levers. There's not even anything to fix a puncture with this one. So, I mean, a little bit of storage, but you're not going to get your charging cable in there. So you've got to find another home for that without having a frunk at the front of the car. Okay, so hopefully that's of some use if you're considering buying a Suzuki EV and wanted to know just basically what capacity there is for transporting things or going away and getting your cases in. Anyway, so hopefully that's of some help, and catch you real soon.